Hey guys, what is up? Welcome or welcome back to today's video. If you've never been here before, make sure you are subscribed so that you can see more videos from me. I have lots of fun stuff coming. But today, we're gonna pick out my August TBR. Is the lighting awful in this video? It sure is. I'll do what I can in post, but I'm not actually a magician. So, it's pouring. I just turned off the air conditioner for noise reasons, and it's pouring. This is the last video that I'm filming in this apartment, and hopefully the last on this phone because it is overheating probably as we speak. So hopefully we can get this all in one take without it shutting off. But let's go ahead and get started with my August TBR. I was packing and I was like, wait, I need to film my TBR before I put all the books away because I don't think I'm going to take them out before the first, well, it probably will be the first things I take out. But I don't know what I'm doing for shelving yet. So anyway, we need to film this before I leave this apartment. Today is the 25th, I'm pretty sure. Calendar the 25th, Friday the 25th. And yeah, it's time to film the TBR for August. Yes. Let's go over my July TBR, see how I did. It doesn't mean anything. I don't have a punishment or anything like that if I don't finish it. The first book on my TBR was The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I have started this. Both characters are infuriating so far, and that's all I'm going to say. Lady Macbeth, I read, also was on my 25 and 25, so we read that one. Dark Matter was on my TBR. I read this book. ACOTAR, I have read one page. I'm literally on page 2. So we're reading this one right now. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it by the end of the month. If I can't, I can't. I'll roll it over. But we are trying. Shatter Me, did not read. And once again, I did not read Caraval. I also did not read Scarlet Angel by S.T. Abbey. That was on my Kindle Unlimited, which I don't even know where my Kindle is right now. And I did read The Wedding People. But that was also... I listened to that one on audio. It was pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't like the most amazing thing that most people said, but that was my challenge book for the month, so that's why I read it. Okay. Here's how we play my game. I have a spinner wheel. Let me get that out. A spinner wheel. And there are 6 different options on the spinner wheel. Here it is. We have 25 and 25 continuous series, non-physical book, physical book, boyfriend prompt, Kindle Unlimited free pick, or regular free pick. And I am also doing Herkyed, so I thought it would be pretty fun to also create a wheel for Herkyed. And this has all of the different prompts on Herkyed. It's Herkyed 2, technically. And I thought it would be fun to do a spinner wheel of that and just come up with one of the prompts, see what I want to focus on for the month of August, and see if I can make a TBR kind of around that. If I can, sometimes I don't have as much choice as I'd like. I am making my own brand new TBR game. So let's go ahead and spin this. I didn't do the best job on my TBR this month because I was also doing Deck of TBR-a-thon, and the prompts didn't really allow me to read some of the books, so that's why I didn't read 3 out of the 8, but 5 out of 8 is pretty good if I finish ACOTAR in time. And The Nightingale, which I'll finish both of those. But let's go ahead and spin the wheel for Herkyed and see which prompt it's going to be having me focus on this month. All the adaptations. Okay, so I have done the play. I did Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. So let's go to actually that tab in Herkyed. I have it here on my computer. So you can kind of see here, if you guys haven't heard of Herkyed, it's like the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. This is part 2. I didn't do part 1. I didn't learn about it in time, but I've done play and I'm doing animation right now. I'm watching a series that was made into an anime from a manga, so that counts. But we have modern retelling, graphic novel or comic, musical, adaptation, or TV show, movie, animation, web series. Web series, I'm gonna need some recommendations because I don't even know what that is. Graphic novel, I have 1 graphic novel, so maybe we could pick it. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and start with my prompts. So keeping all the adaptations in mind, as well as this other reading challenge that I'm working through. This is the 52 Books Club Connections reading challenge. I have read 3 of the books. I'm on prompt 4 right now. I haven't started the book though. I didn't finish the last, I haven't started it. I finished the last book on 7/7, so it's been a little while since I paid attention to this, so I do need to go back to that. The deck of TBR-thon kind of just took precedence over anything, and I couldn't like make that work for anything. So let's go back to my spinner wheel and do the first one. We're gonna do 6. Oh shoot, you know what? I have 2 books that are already on my TBR that I just need to quickly tell you about before we spin the wheel. One is Remarkably Bright Creatures. That is my book club. I participate in personal book club with some friends, and that is the book that we're reading this month. And then also my challenge book for this month is down here. My challenge for this year, my personal challenge, was to read the #1 book that was published the year before, so added to most shelves and published in that month. So the book that was added to the most shelves in August 2024 was this book right here. This is By Any Other Name by Jodi Picoult. I haven't read a Jodi Picoult in a long time. However, My Sister's Keeper is one of my all-time favorite books. So we are going to be reading this one. It's a bit of a chunky girl, but I figure this could be a really good like book bed. I don't see myself bringing this around with me anywhere, but if I have it next to my bed, you know, when I go to sleep each night, I can read it. I'm doing a little bit of traveling in August, not a ton. My weekends are like packed though. So I'm glad I didn't get 24-hour readathon, because that would have meant I would have had to try to do that, and that's just not possible this month. Every single weekend is packed. I've got parties and family things and a wedding, and I'm going to the Savannah Bananas game this weekend in Philadelphia. So I've got like a ton going on. So let's do the first one. So we're starting with Remarkably Bright Creatures and By Any Other Name by Jodi Picoult. And let's spin the wheel and see what our first option is. I want free pick, and I want Kindle Unlimited free pick, and I want boyfriend prompts and regular prompts. Physical book. Oh, I never noticed it made a sound. That is this cup right here. So I have every single physical book that I own in this cup. And what we're going to do is just pick one out, and that's going to be on our TBR. So it could be anything. Okay, we've got this one right here. Oh, I have 2. We'll go with this one. Skyward. Okay, so it's Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. That's pretty exciting, actually. I do really want to read this. So let's get her out. This is a YA sci-fi series. I think it's 3 or 4 books. I'm not really sure. I do have the second one already. Obviously, haven't read it, but oh yeah. So this is exciting. I am really excited to read this. Hopefully I don't also get Mistborn this month. But Spence's world has been under attack for decades. Now pilots are the heroes of what's left of the human race, and becoming one has always been Spence's dream. But her fate is intertwined with that of her father, a pilot himself who was killed years ago when he abruptly deserted his team, leaving Spence's chances of attending flight school at slim to none. No one will let Spencer forget what her father did, yet fate works in mysterious ways, and in an accidental discovery in a long-forgotten cavern might provide her a way to claim the stars. So that's exciting. I'm very excited about that one. Okay, great. Very happy to have gotten that. All right, let's spin again. I think that'll be a great book to read. I would love also something on audio so that I could do it while I am unpacking and organizing and whatever. What do we got? Non-physical book. Okay, so we could get a non-physical book. We could get something I have on audio. So this is a cup with everything that is in my non-physical. So this is on my Kindle Unlimited. I put all the choices for Kindle Unlimited in here. Let's go with this one. What does it say? The Serpent and the Wolf. Okay, I don't think this one is Kindle Unlimited. I think it's one I bought on a deal. I cannot remember what this is about. Let me grab my Kindle and hopefully I can just read it to you guys. All right, the book I'm currently reading on Kindle is the sequel to The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's Not Summer Without You. I just really wanted like a YA romance and like something more lighthearted. Not that the Summer I Turned Pretty is super lighthearted, but I was watching the TV show and I was like, you know what? I haven't read the books and I'm feeling a little slumpy. Let me read the book. So I've already finished the first one. I'm on the second, but let's go ahead and find The Serpent and the Wolf. Where are you? Okay, Rebecca Robinson. It's by, let's see in store. Let's see if I can read a little synopsis. I cannot remember anything about this. Okay. All her life, Vasa Khazar has been sharpened into a blade. After losing her mother, her only remaining parent, to a mysterious dark magic that has since awakened within her, Vasa is certain death looms. What? Oh, she is certain that death looms. Got it. So is her merciless brother, who aims to eliminate Vasa as a threat to his crown. In the one last political scheme, he marries her off to Rita Mira, a ruthless foreign ruler, in hopes that he can use her death as a rallying cry to invade Reed's nation. All Vasa has to do is die. But she's desperate to live. Vasa enters a new marriage with every intent to escape it, wielding the hard-won political prowess and combat abilities her late father instilled in her. But to her surprise, Reed offers a deal. Help him win the votes to rise in power and she can walk free. In exchange, he will share his knowledge about the dark magic running through her veins and help keep it at bay. This proposal may be too good to refuse, yet Vasa and Reed's undeniable attraction threatens to break the rules from their arrangement. As her brother's lethal machinations, I don't know, take form, everything is at stake. Vasa must learn to trust her new husband, but how can she, especially when the perfect political marriage begins to feel like the real thing? Okay, so this is obviously like kind of romantasy-ish, and we've got like Shadow Daddy, but it's Shadow Mommy. That sounds weird, but okay. And it says customers who bought this also bought, Road of Bones, Forbidden Academy, Forbidden Alchemy, Bridge Kingdom, that kind of thing. So 4.4 on Kindle. So I'm excited to read that. I bought it for a reason. So yay. All right, that'll be our fourth book. We'll have 8 obviously, but okay, let's go ahead and spin the prompt again. Prompt wheel spinning. What do we got? Free pick. Yes. Okay. Keeping my 52 book club thing in mind, as well as adaptations. What do I have that could be adaptations? Something that has a movie. Oh, Project Hail Mary has a movie coming out. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I have wanted to really read this and I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm waiting because also I want to read Sunrise on the Reaping, but I don't want to read that until I read this kind of thing. Not that it really matters, I don't think, but that is a really good option. We have other things that have adaptations. I don't know what has adaptations and what doesn't, to be honest with you. The Silent Patient doesn't, does it? Ooh, I could read Outlander. That would be a good one. There's definitely a TV show. This is my only graphic novel, Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. It's just the graphic novel version. I kind of want to read these together though. So like I have the Slaughterhouse-Five is one of my favorite books of all time, but I haven't read it in a long time, so I want to read it again and make sure I really like it still. And yeah, that would be kind of, oh, I could read one of the Jane Austens because there's definitely adaptations for that, shows and movies. I have a lot of books on the floor here as well. Anything that I know is, oh, there's my iPad. I think this one, if I can get it, is a video game, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty, oh, all the books just fell. Pretty sure that Iron Widow is a video game, maybe. I'm not entirely sure about that. And then also I have Little Women. So, oh, I have a lot on my Kindle as well, but we're gonna be reading The Serpent and the Wolf on Kindle. Anything on Kindle Unlimited? I don't think so. Well, we could read the third book, In the Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm gonna go with, I mean, realistically, I'm gonna go with The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm really excited to read this, and my boyfriend and I really want to watch the movie. And if I read the book and watch the movie, then I can get 5 extra points, which will help me reread something. So, all right, next we've got 3 more. Let's click on that. I would love to get boyfriend prompts. 25 and 25. Okay, that's okay. We can do that. That is this one, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everything's everywhere. 25 and 25. There aren't a ton left in here. I didn't put back. Wait, what did I need to put back? Caraval, I did not put back, but it's been on a couple of TBRs and I still haven't read it, so we'll just not have that one for now. Let's go with this one. Making It So by Patrick Stewart. This is exciting. Okay, so this is a memoir by Patrick Stewart. If you don't know Patrick Stewart, he was Professor X. He is Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the Starship Enterprise. And he's just like one of my favorite celebrities, and he wrote a memoir. So I am excited to read it. Making It So by Patrick Stewart. That's exciting. I have one other memoir in here too that I haven't picked yet. But okay, 2 more. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, you can hear it a little. Another free pick? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to pick. I've already picked something for like adaptation wise. Should I pick Sunrise on the Reaping? No, I can't do that. Ooh, should I pick the Poppy War? So my friend Erin is reading the Poppy War right now, and she's like, you will love it. So maybe I read the Poppy War. I didn't think about what I was going to choose for this. I have so many new books. Oh my gosh. I could do 5 Broken Blades. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm doing. This is a new release. This came out in the month of July, and I want to read it for like my new release for Herkyed for July. So I'm going to pick this one. This is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana. Probably said that wrong, but that's okay. If anyone knows how to pronounce it, please put the phonetic in the comments. I could also look it up myself. Probably will do that after this. Okay, Sarah Swan used to be one of the most powerful witches in Britain. Then she resurrected her great aunt Jasmine from the very recently dead, lost most of her magic, befriended a semi-villainous talking fox, and was exiled from her guild. Now she's slightly reluctantly and just a reluctantly and just a bit grumpily helps Jasmine run an enchanted inn in Lancashire. I'm really bad at reading, you guys. I'm so sorry. Can you tell I don't talk all day? I work from home. Where she deals with her quirkiest guest shenanigans, tries to keep said talking fox in check, and longs for a future that seems lost to her. But then she finds out about an old spell that could hold the key to restoring her power. This is going to be enter Luke Larson, a handsome and icy magical historian who arrives on a dark autumn evening and just might know how to unlock the spell's secrets. Luke has absolutely no interest in getting involved in the madcap going on as of the inn, and definitely not about to let a certain bewitching innkeeper past his walls. So no one is more surprised than he when he agrees to help Sarah with her spell. Worse, he might actually be thawing. Okay, so we've got a romance, we've got some magic. Seems pretty cozy. This seems like maybe something I would want to read in the fall, so maybe I'll read it towards the end of the month. But, okay, that's fun. I think we have one more, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, Making It So, last one. And let's go close and spin one more time. Last time, what are we gonna get? Boyfriend prompt? Ah, physical book. Oh man, I was really hoping for boyfriend prompt. That's sad. That's okay. I can save them. Okay, so back to the I'm Speaking cup. And let's see what we got here. We have got All the Men I've Loved Again. Okay, that's very interesting because this is an art copy of a book that also came out in July. Yeah, it came out on July 8th, according to the ARC. I got this from a bookstore. They, you know, did like the blind date with a book kind of thing one day. It was for like International Independent Bookstore Day. And yeah, I picked this one. I didn't get to pick it, but it was like, that's what was in there. And okay, we have a romance. I don't read a lot of romance, but that's okay. All right. This is about, it's 1999 and Cora Bell has arrived at college ready to change her life. She's determined to grow out of the shy, sheltered daddy's girl who attended an all-white prep school in her white suburb. What she's totally unprepared for is Lincoln with his dark skin, charming southern drawl, and smile, because how can you even prepare yourself for a roller coaster of first love? Just when Cora thinks she's got everything figured out, a series of surprises, secrets, and a devastating tragedy sends her into a tailspin. In the wake of the tumult, a new man enters her life. Cora is once again thrown by the strength of her feelings, this time for Aaron, the enigmatic photographer who seems to understand her like no one else. With her whole heart at stake, Cora is pulled between two loves, one that she's comfortable and one that's true. And then it goes to 20 years later. Interesting. Okay, so I don't think this is a debut. Writer, editor, longtime publisher, veteran, having held editorial posts. Christina splits her time between New York and Los Angeles. So I don't think this is her first book, but it's Christine Pride. Oh, best-selling co-author of We Are Not Like Them. Christine Pride. Yes. Oh, this would be good for BIPOC too. Okay, so that is our TBR. The first ones we have are Remarkably Bright Creatures, and we can get rid of the laptop now. By Any Other Day by Jodi Picoult. She's a long girl. And then we have Making It So by Patrick Stewart for a 25 and 25 pick. We have All the Men I've Loved Again for a physical book pick. Skyward for a physical book pick. Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping for a free pick. And A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes for another free pick. And then we have The Serpent and the Wolf on Kindle for a non-physical book pick. That is exciting. Here's all the books. Let's put it with this big, thick boy. All the books for a thumbnail. No. Yeah, here's my TBR plus a few others. And this is what I'm going to be reading, hopefully throughout the month of August. I think it's a pretty good like variety. We've got romance, we've got some cozy fantasy, we've got some dystopian. I don't even know what this is about. Remarkably Bright Creatures is about a relationship between a woman and a giant octopus, I think. Skyward is a YA science fiction, so we've got lots. We've got lots, and a memoir. So I'm very excited about this month. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'm going to be doing a monthly wrap-up each month of how I'm doing on Herkyed. I should have 9 books read by the end of the month, but that will be filmed in my new apartment, which is very exciting. My boyfriend and I are moving in together, which is very exciting for me and him, I hope. I think it is. So I will see you guys in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.